folks, Ariel over here. Just wanted to share a little product that we have found useful. Got no affiliation with this at all, but I have found it useful because it makes Clay feel better. So I wanted him to be able to tell you a little bit about it because it's not an issue I've had personally. If you've been watching videos here for a while, I have had various other health issues like severe menstrual cramps, but Clay sometimes gets, what do you call them, Charlie horses, leg cramps?
Kind of, they're cramps. They're, you cramps in your legs and sometimes down into your feet or your calves, but...
And usually at night.
Yeah, when you're trying to go to sleep and all of a sudden it cramps up, and I don't know, anybody that's had cramps like that, that is a very, very, very painful thing, and all you can do is wait for it to pass.
It looks like no fun to me.
Yeah.
So we were trying to figure out things a few years ago now. You've been using this stuff for, what, 4 or 5 years?
Mm-hmm, yeah.
To help reduce that. So I was reading up on what herbs, what supplements, stuff like that could help. Some other things that definitely help are staying well hydrated enough, because if we get busy and forget to drink enough during the day, especially on a hot day, that does make them worse. And having enough magnesium in your diet also helps a lot. But if you actually have one that you're in the middle of, this stuff is pretty awesome.
So when I first saw this, I don't know if they can see that on here. I mean, it doesn't even say what it is other than it's a proven...
It's apple cider vinegar, natural ginger, and garlic
Well, those
juice.
are the ingredients,
Yeah.
but it's not like a brand name. It's, proven old Amish formula.
And so I'm reading the reviews of this, and people are like, it's like magic, it takes away the cramps in seconds, and I was like, yeah, that sounds a little unrealistic to me, but whatever, it's a few bucks for a bottle, I guess it's worth a try.
Yeah, and I really didn't have much faith in it, but if, you have a cramp, you're going to try anything, and so Ariel got some, and, I thought, well... It's never going to work. I'm going to go through the pain and try not to move and try to stretch it out carefully. And I mean, it's the most painful thing you could possibly imagine when you have a really severe cramp. But so I tried this, and I don't promote anything, as you well know. I don't even come on this thing very often. But this is something that it's like magic. It doesn't even make sense with the ingredients that are in there that it would do that. But I have gotten up in the middle of the night in severe pain to where it was all I could do. I was in tears. It just hurt so bad. Just pop the cap open. Yeah, it's full. But and for myself, when it's like emergency mode, I don't even care if I slop it a little bit. I put a little bit in my hand like that, and then mine typically will go through here, and I'll rub that on there and just lather it on there, and then after that,
just right
for myself, with the cap, I'll take and fill that cap up and drink that, and literally within seconds the cramp is gone, and I can go back to bed. And how it works, I can't explain it. I have no idea. I've read through the ingredients, doesn't make any sense, but...
But you don't ever want to not have a bottle beside the bed.
I have a bottle wherever I'm at. Whether it's if I'm traveling, anything, I will have a bottle. I got them laying around everywhere, because when you get a cramp, as you well know, if you're somebody that's had these before...
You can't move very far.
You can't move, until... You can stretch it just enough to where you can get past the pain, and but that will stop it immediately. And all I can say is, it's no benefit to us one way or another whether or not you use it, but it's not that expensive. And
our one local hardware store actually stocks it. Originally, I think I'd ordered it from Layman's.com. They have it, and maybe sometime I'll have to see if they can pull up an Amazon link. It seems like sometimes maybe they have it as well, but we can just get it at our local hardware store. But it's pretty life-changing for you at times.
Oh, it revolutionized my ability to recover from a cramp, and then the pain that ensues after a cramp, because I think it does damage to you every time you have one, but it never lasts long enough now, for it to be an issue. And You haven't got much to lose. It doesn't cost much. You buy a little bottle of it.
$8 something a bottle last I remember.
Yeah, yeah.
And one of those bottles lasts a long time.
Yeah, and if you've already been drinking, mostly what it tastes like if you drink a little bit of it is vinegar, apple cider vinegar, and that's one of the ingredients in there, right? Yeah. But you primarily taste that when you take a capful.
And we drink cider vinegar and
All the
fire
time.
cider
Yeah.
and all that stuff anyway. So
I have been drinking apple cider vinegar my whole life, so it's just the way I grew up. But highly recommend that. And I hope it helps somebody, that you've suddenly got introduced to this, because for me, it was a miracle. It's unbelievable. So,
hopefully that's helpful.
yeah. We hope you enjoyed it.
Come back next time for more adventures.
Thanks for watching.